Well, the Oscars are the grand finale of award season, and we are celebrating the 97th Academy Awards in style with a fashionable roundup of all the standout looks from the night.
Okay, we're talking the sartorial slays to the misses and those that were just so-so with entertainment reporter Morgan Hoffman, who, of course, is in studio with us. And joining us from Vancouver is fashion expert Susie Wall. Good morning to everyone. Susie, let's start with just, if you could, a lowdown. I think I need a refresher. We've got so many paddles. Give us a refresher on the paddles.
Happy Oscar Monday, you guys. Okay, quick refresher. For the looks that we're going to go through today, there is the absolute slay. This is meh, so-so, and here's the total miss, and then the coveted style star that we're going to be getting to. And actually, let me explain this quickly. If we can get our photo of Pamela Anderson, and as well as Selena Gomez, my dear friends Jeff and Morgan, you guys have already used your style stars for this year. Jeff, you, of course, on Pamela, and the lovely Selena Gomez from just a couple of weeks ago, wearing navy blue and that beautiful red lip. But we're going to get to lots of Selena in just a minute here, rolling right into our boards, which last night I was so in love with the metallic trend. So much liquid metal, so much mirror ball. Here's our first set of Oscar Monday boards, you guys. Far left, Halle Berry shattering us in this mirror ball gown. I love that she left the neckline bare. Notice that beautiful, slick, flipped out bob. Next to Demi Moore. This is my style star for the entire season, you guys. Demi wearing Armani Privé, the crystal embroidered gown, the pleated hip, styled by Canadian stylist Brad Goreski. For me, the style piece for her, and she wins the star because it was a cumulative build-up to just elegance and grace and furious fashion all season long. Next, Mindy Kaling in, I think, the best look we have ever seen her in. The halter neck, the hair pulled back, the fern applique far right, Emma Stone looking elegant. It was a risky hue. If I were styling her, I would have put her in something very bright and very architectural, but I appreciated the 90s feel here. But guys, coming out of this one, I want to know what you guys have to say. But for me, Demi, the style star,
there.
bing, bing, bing.
Oh,
right there. You can only use it once a season. There's Susie Wall's gold star for the year. Goes to Demi. All right, Demi, unfortunately, did not win Best Actress, but won, I think, something even more coming.
Oh, my gosh.
Susie
we could have let Demi know.
Star.
Right?
Yes.
Bigger than anything. I think for me, it was Halle Berry. She reminded everybody on that stage that she was a Bond girl when she introduced the tribute to James Bond. And in that dress, I just kept saying, oh, my goodness, look at her hair. Look at that dress. So for me, it was Halle Berry.
Yeah, you know, I second that, Morgan.
What a...
Yeah.
Okay. All of them. Slay all day for all of them. I was very torn. Mindy tempted me with a star, but I did not give it to her. But she came close. She looked fantastic. All of them fantastic.
All right.
I absolutely agree. And you know what? We also saw some blush-hued tones last night on the carpet. If we get to our next set of boards, I loved Ariana Grande arriving in this absolutely delicious Glinda bubble dress, the high sculpture, the twinkling tulle. It was an amazing, wicked run for her this award season. I thought she just floated right out of a fairy tale. Next, Selena Gomez. This was spectacular. Notice we only saw 1 or 2 ball gown silhouettes last night. I like that Selena went with form-fitting, the cinched waist, that sort of net layer of very intricate hand-embroidered crystals. Next, Monica Barbaro. Here's our ball gown silhouette. She is a Dior ambassador, so we've seen her in Dior all season long. It, to me, was reminiscent of Gwyneth winning for Shakespeare in Love all those years ago. I really appreciated it. Mikey Madsen for Honora, the big winner, upsetting my style star. Again, you know what? Mikey is the new era of Hollywood. Two-tone Dior, the bubble gum, this sort of slick-back bun. It was retro refinement. But for me, I hate to say it, that an Oscar winner was meh, but Mikey was a meh for me. Team, what do you say?
I agree. I don't even know if she thought she was going to win, but when I saw her go up on stage, it was pretty. It was her moment. I don't want to take away from her moment, but yeah, it was a bit of a meh for me.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to give a slay to Ariana, though. I don't know if we can bring that up one more time, but I watched her walking the red carpet, and I thought to myself, how's she going to sit down?
Yeah.
How is she going to sit down during the Oscars?
That's a walking dress.
Yeah, and of course she changed later, but yes.
Okay, Selena, if you want to throw Selena's up, I want to. She slayed it. She killed it. She also made it into my into the running of a star, but in the end, I did not give it to Selena. I gave my gold star, not in the bucket, not in any bucket, but she caught my eye. Julian Huff. Did you guys?
Oh,
This was
yes.
just dreamy from head to toe. The hair, the lip, the dress. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it.
What?
I mean, that's
I'm
a bit of
with-
a
you know what?
surprise, but I like it.
Great decision, Carolyn. I love it
honestly,
too. The
high
red lip.
five.
I could see you in this. It very ethereal. Loved the tulle. Look at that shoulder line. I agree. You know what? Great choice.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
I'm
choice.
with you.
Thank
And we're out of gold stars. That's everyone's now
Oh,
used
we
their
did
gold
it.
stars.
Yeah, we've
All
done it. We've done it.
Nice.
But
Okay.
so much more
up next,
to get to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Up next, something you're calling ribbon season. Susie?
Ooh.
Well, you know, my fellow fashion experts on TMS and I have predicting we're going to see bows lead us right through to award season, culminating in the Oscars. There's Cynthia Erivo, of course, in velvet. Velvet was a trend last night. We did see a lot of it. Thank you, Meg Ryan, also the lovely Scarlett Johansson. But we've got Cynthia on the board in Emerald City Green. I really appreciated the pillowy bow sleeves, stunning. Next season or the season after, whenever we keep seeing her on another award show circuit, I would love to see her change up the predictable nails, even though they are art and they are fantastic and they become her signature. I'd love to see her do something a little more classic. Next, Elle Fanning, Givenchy, or as they were saying on the carpet, Givenchy, which was like chewing aluminum for me. A nod to the designs, of course, from the Givenchy's house from the 50s. But, you know, Elle was a little matronly for me. I did love that beautiful long black bow, though, I have to say. Next, Lupita Nyong'o wearing this sort of pearl tassels and the cabochon, the bustier, inspired by 1991 Chanel, where Canadian Linda Evangelista walked the walked the catwalk in this beautiful inspiration of what we see here. I had it up on my wall in university. It was a fantastic piece, and so was this. Far right, Felicity Jones. To me, style means being cool, and I just think Felicity Jones is an incredibly cool woman. I really appreciated this halter neckline trend we saw last night, that liquid metallic silver, the bow, and I love that she joked that it took her 65 hours to get ready for the Oscars last night. So all of these women, for me, I think I'm going to give my thumbs up to Lupita's look, but you guys, what do you think?
Cynthia Erivo, I have no regrets on giving my star to Selena Gomez at the SAG Awards, but if I hadn't given it to her, it would have gone to Cynthia Erivo. I love it.
You can't.
Okay,
Yeah.
just
Can't
I don't
do that.
I don't like rules.
Carolyn's a very a stickler for. I don't know. I haven't even seen the rules. Are they written down somewhere?
They're her
Are
rules.
these rules just coming?
Once
Like,
you
are you
use
making
your
them
star,
up as we
you
go
can't
along?
again.
Yeah.
I'm with you on Lupita. I think Lupita looked lovely. Cynthia's dress, I'm not a fan, but I loved her opening number dress. That one was great.
Okay, fine.
All right. I thought they slayed right across the board there. We got to get a break. Stay tuned. More show-stopping red carpet fashion coming up from the Oscars right after the break. Stay with us. And we're back with style expert Susie Wall, entertainment reporter Morgan Hoffman. We're going over the biggest fashion moments from last night's Oscars. And Susie, let's dive right back in. We saw a lot of fiery crimson on the carpet last night.
A lot of hot chilies. Let's go right to our boards. You know what? I'm going to begin with Queen Latifah. I don't usually we don't talk fashion when it comes to Queen very often. I thought she looked sensational. I love the sculpture. I love the ruffles. But ladies, notice her soft beauty. I really appreciated that in contrast with that beautiful crimson gown. Next, Zoe Saldana, big winner of the night. I love that speech, the wine-hued bubble hem Saint Laurent. I really appreciated the sheer opera gloves here. We've seen the gloves trending all season long. I loved it. It was very polarizing. It was a love or not love. Next, how can you not appreciate the great Coleman Domingo? He wore the color of love, he said last night. You know, it's not even a hot streak that he's on. This is just who he is. I so appreciate that he transcends stereotypes with his dressing. I think he has inspired many. And lastly, there's that princess silhouette, Gal Gadot, star of the upcoming live-action Snow White, coming in hot in apple red. We're seeing so many stars become very focused on marketing their films, but I love this hot streak from left to right. For me, it was Zoe Saldana, though. Gets my winner. What do you guys think?
Ooh, okay. Wait, you go first because you're.
Okay.
Ooh, we have some controversy.
I think Zoe's been killing it all season, but where's my paddle? I could go with this for now until I found this one. I was not a fan.
No.
Susie, Kate, my daughter was with you. She loved it. I did not.
It was okay. It just was. It was okay.
Okay, so
I like
you're-
the gloves though. I'm going with Coleman Domingo. I mean,
Yeah.
I just adore everything he does. What a standout! To stand out that many times on a red carpet, especially in the past couple of years, huge. Love it.
Yeah, you know what, Morgan, you and I are in lockstep once again. Coleman
That's right,
Domingo
Jeff.
wearing a color we don't necessarily see maybe guys wear.
know.
And also on the red carpet. And as well, that belt. Very interesting on there.
True.
It's kind of like he's wearing a tuxedo and also a smoking jacket. At the same
Yeah,
time.
totally.
Yeah. But he's smoking right there.
I've also got an honorable mention, guys, for Ray. Take a look at this beautiful crimson dress. I thought it was the structure of it. I thought it was beautiful, flowy. I think she looked great.
I'd wear a dress like that. I like that a lot.
Agree.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Okay, Susie,
And
our last
guys.
category.
Yes, dapper dudes, men of style. Let's get right to that board. You know what? It was cool to see Jeremy Strong arrive. We've seen him in bucket hats and turtlenecks. He's finishing his green streak of the season in an olive green tuxedo. Such a cool cat. Next, Timothy Chalamet. You know, this Bob Dylan pastiche really works for him. You know, the matching set, the monochromatic. People were saying he looked like a stick of butter in Givenchy. I thought he looked absolutely sick. I loved it. It was a 10 out of 10. And you know what? Mick Jagger, man, no notes.
Yeah.
You're Mick Jagger. I loved when he came out on stage and every word that he spoke. And lastly, big winner of the night, Adrian Brody, throwing his gum to his partner, Georgina Chapman, as he approached the stage. That's a ride or die. I really appreciated this tux from him, though. Of course, Armani, as we know, he always wears. And I loved that sort of winged motif on his brooch with the emerald in the middle. Men of style from left to right. But for me, it's a tie between Chalamet and Mick Jagger. How can it not be?
Oh, Susie, I knew you were going to say that. And can I just say, I'm going to give the sleigh to Mick Jagger because although Timothy Chalamet played a rock star, Mick Jagger is a rock star.
All right, I like
and I'm
that.
giving him the
Absolutely.
sleigh not only for last night, but just his influence
Yeah.
on fashion throughout the decades.
I'm giving a sleigh to the stick of butter. Love the Conan O'Brien joke that Timothy won't get hit on his bike ride home with that color, so I loved it.
I'm giving it 2. I just love the risk that men are taking in fashion. I say bring it on.
All right, there we have it. Another award season done.
I know, that was fun.
One and done. You guys, thank you for being on this fashion ride with me.
Susie,
So
you
much
slayed
fun.
as per usual.
Yes, let's give Susie Wall and Morgan Hoffman both a big sleigh. Yes, thank you both. Appreciate it.